What's going on, guys? Talk Aston Villa here, back for another match review, and this is the Newcastle United versus Aston Villa match review, finishing 1-0 to Newcastle at St. James's Park, and I'm lost for words. I guess you could say I feel like I'm so repetitive in each match review that it almost makes me not want to do them. Of course, I like doing these things, so I'll continue to do them and get your thoughts read out. So, of course, I always go to Twitter to start off. At TalkAstonVilla is the place to find me to get your thoughts read out post-match. We have at Assisting Cesc here, a Chelsea fan, saying, I'm not a Villa fan, but I watched the game and I didn't think you created enough chances, to be honest. I reckon you could do with a center mid who can make that deadly pass. And obviously, I think I want to touch on this. The whole Sherwood appointment, everything, I wasn't able to make a video, unfortunately. I just think it's too little too late almost. It's getting that point that we should have got rid of Lambert before the transfer window even opened. Maybe would have gave him a little opportunity to buy one or two players differently. But with the additions we've made, it just hasn't made a difference, obviously. At Villa Till saying, gutted about the result, but we created chances and didn't deserve to lose. Fans need to give Sherwood time. To be honest, I don't know how much time we have left. At Heathy_25 saying, embarrassing team selection, leaving out Heel and playing Gabby. Another ineffective performance from the latter. Next, we have at Faisal_P saying, we're fucked. At Heathy_25 saying, accepted we are going to be playing in the championship next season. Sherwood isn't going to prevent it happening. At Fester1066 saying, we're fucked. End of message. Very simple message there. Next we have at G Watkins 100 saying, didn't see the game, but seems Sherwood has at least got us being a bit more positive. Still, in brackets, some hope left. That's the problem with people saying we have time. We realistically do, but we also don't. Obviously, the season ends near mid-end of May, so you have to look at it in the perspective we have to start winning games now before we get into another tough set of fixtures that we're not clearly going to win. Because at this point, I'm really not sure. At Villa Fanzine saying the league table has not shifted much today with other results. I think that's the only positive. Burnley lost, so that's a positive. QPR doesn't play till midweek, and actually next weekend too, so we don't have to worry about that until they catch up. So I guess if you want to draw positive, there's that. At Pillar Jason saying we're shit, wank, piss poor, and I'm very pissed off at a Villa fan, but put that in your report and just spent 40 quid for an FA Cup game. This is people paying out of their own pockets to really pay for this crap. I don't understand how. Some points. At BenC_1874 saying true, but there's not much time left to turn it around. 2 games next week could make or break our season. And we'll finish it with 2 more. At Voice of Villain saying we're better in this game, but we showed little fight in the second half. Cleverly played well though. Westwood was awful. And finally, to round it all up, at Rum Deal saying he's not a magician, referring to Sherwood. Lambert put his side in a coma, and it will take time. I think the main thing a lot of people, I wouldn't say Villa fans right now are anything positive, but I think the positives we're taking out right now is to give Sherwood time, but how much time do we have left to say that? We're 5 games before we say something if we don't win in the next 3? This week coming up, midweek, FA Cup, it's so key. I think I'm scared we're going to pull a Wigan, to be honest. I'm scared we're just going to focus on the FA Cup and get relegated. I'm going to be honest. I see us pulling a Wigan. I'm not going to say we're winning the FA Cup, but it's just one of the things. But anyways, let's get on to the game a little bit. Obviously, going from a Newcastle perspective first, I didn't really think they played absolutely well. I thought we were the better of the 2 sides, to be honest. First half, we were clearly dominating, dictating play, moving around, going out wide, knocking it in, creating chances. Benteke with a little kind of scissor kick, and I don't really know what to say. Like, how we get into situations where we're dominating play, creating chances, making positive moves, and we still concede. That was such a spoof ball from the Newcastle player. I can't remember who knocked it in, but to leave Cisse with space in the box, poor from Akore, poor from Clark, just both of them misplaced, really. I just thought they were so close to Guzan that why aren't they trying to push out more? Yes, they're knocking the box, but push forward. Get that out. Get it out by whatever means necessary. Just get it out. Don't diddle around with it. Don't, even if it's a spoof, put your body on the line. Like, I understand putting a foot in and making a challenge, but do something. I mean, I wonder some days if the players are really that have a clue. They're clearly clueless, but wow. In the second half, it was just one of those things that we didn't look interested. I thought we were going to come out. I thought we needed to come out flying, getting a goal early on, and dictating from there, like we did in the first half. But just after that goal, we looked absolutely flat. We had chances in the mid to latter parts of the game, but realistically, nothing. I guess there was the scramble, but really, besides the scramble in the box and the offside that was ruled outside for the goal, there was just nothing. We just made scrambles in the box and no one was there. Benteke, I would have to say, if I was going to give a man of the match, it would have to be Christian Benteke. It's just one of those things for me. I don't really think anyone played well, but I think I could give it to Benteke knowing that he actually tried this game. He actually looked interested. A lot of people, a lot of Villa fans, even Newcastle fans, said he looked more interested than he has in the last, basically, this season, actually. So there's a positive out of that, and he did try. He made some chances. He was unlucky with a few. The one where Colaccini just put his body on the line, and obviously Krul's even behind Benteke on the ground. Unlucky. That could have been the draw 1 point there, but you have to look at it on the same side of the support is coming to Benteke. It's coming, but it's just the end result. And obviously 13 goals this season, we have to fix that. Newcastle, fair play to them. They caught us on the counter multiple times. Poor defending from Hutton. Just, I thought he was probably the worst defender today. If anything, I just thought he didn't look interested. He looked frustrated and pissed off. And that doesn't help in the situation. It was kind of weird to see Loudon play left back, but I guess to play around with it right now is how we're going to do it. Anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts on the match were. Leave a thumbs up for this match if you. I apologize, I missed last week the FA Cup and then last weekend's game. I went home for reading week or midterm break basically, and my parents' internet went out for a whole week, so blame them if you want. But anyways, guys, leave a thumbs up if you like the video, comment below, and I will see you guys midweek for some other video. Try to make it up for you guys. Peace out.